Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Leo for the week of September 27th. Now Leo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, I am not doing personal readings. I do not see myself offering personal readings for the foreseeable future. So if someone contacts you and asks you for money or asks you for a reading, that is not me. That is someone trying to scam you. So do keep that in mind. I do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say, very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. All right. Let's see what we have here for you, Leo. Make sure everything's in view. And we'll get right into this for you. All right, looks good enough to me. All right, energy on the bottom. We have the Two of Swords. So this is potentially being at a crossroads. This is somebody who is blindfolded. They cannot see the road ahead of them because of typically some sort of injustice that has happened, okay, in their life. This can mean somebody throwing emotional daggers at you. You can think of these swords as daggers. Emotional poison being spread, something like that going on. And you know when those times happen, you kind of feel like, where do I go from here? What do I say? I'm sort of feeling like conflicted. It's a card of being conflicted as well. And, being at a crossroads here. And so it's a challenging card. Now, it does say that, you can find a solution through this problem, and that is by removing that blindfold and seeing the road ahead that is always available to you. And so taking a look here, you have a really nice reading. And so I feel like if anything, that Two of Swords on the bottom is something that you'll easily be able to work through. It's something that I feel like it's almost like one of those life things, one of those life challenges, it's not up only, right? It's always, we always have, there's the road is windy and windy, and that's what I feel like is going on here. Now, right away in the middle, you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is an amazing card. This is one of my favorite abundance cards. You can see here, this person has everything they need. They have their animals, their friends, their pentacles, their fruit. Well, in this case, it's not fruit, but in other interpretations of the card, the pentacles are actually fruit, indicating that this person has built something, they've grown something that is now sustaining them, that is now providing for them. And so with that, this Nine of Pentacles is all about self-reliance. It's all about financial independence. And it can even indicate being able to have some luxuries in your life because you have everything you need met, and now you have those extra things on top of that. You have the time or the luxury of having luxuries, right? And so for some of you, there's a really nice situation developing here. And for others of you, potentially you're setting those seeds, you're growing those seeds, and you're watching them bloom over time. Now, in the past, you have the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Chariot, another really nice card here. This is a card that's all about as above, so below. And with that, self-discipline. So do you see the sun here on top of the canopy? That indicates above, that indicates the universe. The Sphinx on the ground, the Chariot, indicate below, indicate the earth. And so as it is done in the universe, it is done down here on earth. As you put in the work, as you continue to stay self-disciplined, you will drive towards the outcome that you deserve, that you desire. And that is what's going on here with the Chariot. There's something that you've done here in the past that has really set yourself up for some really nice type of success here. Now you also have this Two of Pentacles. This is juggling or fluctuating wealth. The thing is, for you, this can go either way. It can be a loss, it can be a gain. For you, it's a gain, or it's some net positive because you have the every card around it is positive. Every card around it indicates some level of success, victory, or pentacles, or money. For you with the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So it looks like in the past something has gone well for you financially, or at least in the material. There may have been changes. You may have moved. The chariot can indicate short distance move or short distance travel, something like that, like moving into a new place down the road or something like that going on. Maybe you've had to recently, you've taken a job where you have to recently, do like a small commute, something like that going on. But there's been a positive change, and the thing is, you have this Wheel of Fortune below it, which is the Wheel of your destiny spinning. It's a really positive card. It suggests good luck, good change in fortune. It's the energy of Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, luxury. Well, I should say not. That's Venus. Expansion and abundance, rather, with the Wheel of Fortune. And so for you, there's something going on here. Now, the thing about the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel keeps spinning, okay? And so if you don't get on the train will keep going. It will leave you at the station. And so for you, I feel like you have gotten on the train here. You've actually gotten on the chariot, and it's leading you forward. And coming into your current situation here, you have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So obviously you've been doing things that sustain yourself here. Maybe you moved out of a family home, or you've decided to get your own apartment or something like that, and you've made practical, wise choices here with this Queen of Pentacles below. Somebody who does not go crazy on Amazon. This is not somebody who, has the Tesla if they can't afford it. This is somebody who makes smart choices, specifically with their money, specifically with their material situations here. And you've done that. You've clearly done that. And now it's almost like what Spirit is saying here through the cards is it's like you may have an opportunity to spoil yourself a little bit here. You may have some wiggle room for a luxury. Now, I am not ever advocating that people go and spend their hard-earned money on dumb things or anything like that, or I should say trivial things would be a better way of saying that. But what I am saying is, like, if you're in that situation where it's just like things are going well, it's like what I see going on here is you have this Three of Cups, which is telling you to have a little bit of fun. Okay, this is the card of joy, celebration, happiness, good times with others, group situations going well, all cups overflowing. And so it's almost like the message that's coming through to you through Spirit is like, the other thing about this Nine of Pentacles is it's independence, as I've said 100 times, but it means like typically someone who's single or solo. And so it's almost like, are you looking to find your tribe? Are you looking to maybe, go out and enjoy yourself a little bit here? That's what I feel like maybe is going on. For some of you, it's like you've been really putting in the good work here. Now, in the future, you have the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. It just keeps working out for you. Now, I will say with this Seven of Cups, it can indicate being confused or having your energy spread too thin. This can come forward when you're like trying to like make a bunch of different investments that you're not familiar with or you're not really sure of, and it can be like just be warning you to not like speculate or anything like that, unless you're don't gamble is really what this card is telling you to do. Now, for others of you, there are options here. That Seven of Pentacles can also indicate like being spoiled for choice, having a lot of options. You have this Knight of Pentacles in the future. This is a financial event arriving, good things coming in. This is your hard work paying off. This is somebody who's very hardworking, similar to the Queen of Pentacles, but somebody who is also dependable. And the thing about the Knight of Pentacles is it means that there's been an element of time passed, and it's like it's not a lottery win. It's someone who's like, you're getting results from something coming in after something that you've been building. And this Hermit card, some of you are solo or single or something like that going on. You're doing your thing. You're building your empire. You're building up your reserves. You're like creating situations for yourself where you're sustaining yourself with that Hermit card as well. This is the academic in the tarot. So some of you may be doing those sorts of things, but maybe you're studying finance. Maybe you're studying how to do your personal finance. But let's see what else we have here. If you're enjoying this, please hit that like button and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. There's also a bell. If you click that bell, you'll never miss an update from me. And lastly, Leo, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. So let's see what we have here to clarify, Leo. Let's pull some oracle cards and see what wants to come forward. Okay, so you have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yeah, this is very much Nine of Pentacles energy here. The Shekinah, strong card, never does something that other people want them to do. They always are being their sacred self. So I love that card. You have Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome, keep your thoughts high, and wow, divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. That is a card that in my life has really been a strong card, the divine director in particular. I've noticed like schedule changes, people who are good for me entering into my life, or just things changing, good things happening here with that divine director. And so you are being guided here. Let's see what else we have. A year from now, not the right time. Interesting. And wow, everybody in the collective is getting this card, forgiveness here. Some of you just need to realize that it's okay to be single. I feel like it's okay to be doing your own thing. It's okay to, and if you're in a relationship and this is happening, or you're married, that's fine. But for some of you in particular, you're either just like really focusing on you right now, and that's okay. And you know, there's something here that's taking time with the Knight of Pentacles, and it will work out. Okay, it will work out. It may. I would say with that divine director, like you will know when that happens. Okay, you'll know when the time is right. Whether it's relationships or it's career or finance or something, you will know exactly when that moment has arrived for you. So let's see what else we have here for you, Leo. You have the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups coming in once again, and the Judgment card. Wow, new beginning for Leo. Some of you have moved to a new work environment. Some of you have gone to a new place with your career. Because you have the Chariot, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Two of Pentacles, indicating a change. And the Three of Pentacles is like teamwork, working together with others, reward and recognition for like craftsmanship, artisanship, artistry, you know, doing something that is almost like spectacular, like being rewarded for it, you know, like where you have like a crowd here. And you have this other thing with the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles where it's like, it's almost like you're center stage here for some of you Leos. Now you have this Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I would say stick to what you know at this time. There are lots of changes going on for you, or there have been in the past, and don't I would say just make sure you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's here, making sure you're getting the detail work done. Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune, really nice combination of something you've done in the past rewarding you in the present, and a really good situation turning around. This feels like a rebirth. Okay, the wheel has spun, the train has arrived. You've got on the train, and now you're moving to a new station. You're moving to a new location. The Hanged Man, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So look, the thing that I will say, remember I was saying in this reading, it's like Spirit's like, you're doing the work, Leo. Like you have done something here. It's almost like you've achieved a major hurdle. You've leaped over a major hurdle. And it's almost like the cards like are saying, like telling you to rest or do something to for you to enjoy yourself here. With the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and all of this, it's almost like I'm getting the sense like you want to go do something like with friends, or there's like some element of pleasure that you need to bring into your life. Three of Wands, looking out to the horizon, thinking about what is next for you after you've achieved some sort of initial success in your life. I see that happening. And you know, the Hanged Man is like making a sacrifice, giving something up to get something else. You know, I feel like you've done that. I feel like it's time to maybe also do something that you like to do. I feel like you've sacrificed friend situations, or maybe even just joy, good times with others, and it's time for you to like do something. You have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, some of you are single or solo, because you have the Hermit, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And now I want to point something out to you here. Do you see this, the Four of Swords? Do you see the Three of Swords card is hanging up on the banner above them, indicating that you are healing from the heartbreak that has happened. And for some of you, it's making the smart, dependable choice, practical choice, like the Queen of Pentacles, and saying, I'm not going to hop between relationships. Instead, what I'm going to do is learn about myself and explore myself and be my sacred self here, like this Shekinah says, and just realize that, if you're looking to get right back into a relationship, it might not be the best time. It might not be the best. I can't tell you what to do, but just know that that will happen in time. Okay. There was some emotional poison here. There was some sort of daggers being thrown in the past with the Two of Swords. The Five of Wands, conflict with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's more internal. I feel like things at work are going well for most of you here. I feel like it's more internal, like it's like this push and pull of like finally like having success as a single person, but then also wanting to be in a relationship. And the thing is with that Seven of Pentacles, if you are wanting to get into a relationship, like you want to go long term, you want to make sure someone's stable as you are, someone as secure as you are. And also just with the Seven of Cups, I do always say that Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles combination is be careful of speculating in the markets, okay? Or like getting a house that's like overpaying for a house or some sort of asset that you're looking to invest in. Just do your due diligence. Concern, child, oops, geez, okay, well, we're just gonna let it. Sudden wealth, high honor, toil and labor. So, yeah, I mean, look, obviously not financial advice, but the sudden wealth, do you see the slot machine on the card? It's just that idea where it's like, if you see something good, do your research. I'm not telling you not to do something. I'm also not telling you to invest in something, but I'm telling you, do your research because there could be a good situation. But at the same time, don't throw all the money in the slot machine, hoping that it'll come back, is what I feel like saying. Yeah, I mean, you're in a period of hard work here. I would say do something to regulate your energy, do something to ground yourself, do something to enjoy yourself. And you're clearly skilled here with high honor. People really view you with a lot of respect and integrity in whatever it is that you do. And I feel like it's because you've returned to child self here. You're doing what you've always wanted to do, and it's working out for you. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.